Have no deer here this morning, but when I walk out here, I bet I can call some deer up. What do you think? Look at there, Forrest. He's leading the pack. Forrest says, "You got anything up there for me, Jimmy?" As a matter of fact, I do. You get up there and get you on the porch, you get something good. Looky here, they're coming and running. There's Ot 6 with his broken antler. There's a little 5-point or 6-point there. And there's my little baby. And there's TC. And everybody says, "Hey, Jimmy, how about some breakfast this morning?" Yeah. Apache's already been here and put a little fly killer on that rope over there that is down low, so the deer scrape up against it. And when they do, they're getting some flea and tick killer, fly killer, over on their back. Forrest, you want me to see what I got for you, or you want to eat out here right now? Come here and look, see what I got for you for. Well, all right, I'll throw y'all a little bit of corn. I'll throw y'all a little bit of corn first. You know, some people have been a little concerned about feeding corn only, but this is just a little bit of a supplement. We feed mostly deer feed. And of course, these deer are out in the woods, so they've got a lot to eat. The acorns are starting to fall right now. There you go, Forrest. Acorns are starting to fall, so they've got lots to eat. See if I can get Forrest away from all of this. I don't know how many deer we have out here this morning, but we have quite a few. This pot's getting kind of low, but I'll fill it before I leave today. Apache's been spraying the buildings and the pens and the house for flies and spiders and ants. Try to keep all those killed down around here. Keep the ticks down also. I get out in the woods, I get ticks on me just about any time. PC's looking magnificent this morning. Look at him there. Does he look great? And of course, beautiful, beautiful little Forrest. Don't know what he's gonna do. He's probably only gonna have another week or two out here. And before I try to get him coaxed into that pen, I'm not sure if he'll like it or not. Don't really have a big crowd out here this morning. I had quite a few, and then Apache came by and sprayed. 1, 2, 6, 7, 10. Well, I got 10 out here. That's a pretty good little crunch. Hear the crunching? Forrest, the crunch master. Forrest, I got you some really good stuff over here. I cut a watermelon last night out of the garden. Maybe the last watermelon of the year. I think we got a few more left up there. But I cut a watermelon. I have a watermelon rind and part of the fruit left in it that you like. I have carrots. I have grapes. I guess I do. It seemed like I threw something else in there. Tomatoes. I threw some tomatoes in there. Some homegrown tomatoes in there too. You're a pretty pampered boy. You are sure a pretty rascal. Look how pretty his coat is. How fat he is. Absolutely looking great. I have been gone for a few days and not nearly as many deer out there, but my little buddy Forrest, he heard me talking. He hears me talking inside the house, and he says, "I'm gonna go up there and see what Jimmy may have." I left some grapes out there in the bowl last night. Didn't go to bed until really, really late, probably 3:30. Storms and stuff. We got people out there in the prayer circle. A few, not many, a few, but we've got deer scattered all around. I bet you once I go out this morning, we're gonna have lots of activity because I've been gone a couple, 2 or 3 days. The feeder does go off no matter what, so the deer are gonna get fed whether I'm here or whether I'm not. But they get fed more when I'm here, and they know that. They know that without a doubt. But we got a few deer out there in the prayer circle. Looks like about a half a dozen. A few more scattered over around toward the feeder. So we got really a lot of deer scattered around. I just got to get rid of that. I got to get rid of that stinking wire in the yard. That looks terrible. Oh well. Forrest says, "Hey, Jimmy, how about some goodies? How about some goodies?" Okay, buddy. You're a pretty boy. There are no deer anywhere. I just got to try something. You know, I've been kidding around about being the deer whisperer and the turkey whisperer. I just want to do something and see if it'll work. It's in the middle of the day. There are no deer around. I can't see a deer in any direction anywhere. And I'm going to go out, and I've got some okra
And I got really one old cucumber I found in there. I probably ought to eat that. I might feed it to deer. But I got some okra. They're a little bit too big of okra. Okra's just about all gone this time of the year. But I picked a little bit the other day, and I'm going to go out and try to feed them to the deer. See if I can get some deer to come up in the middle of the day. You can look in any direction as far as you want to look all around, and there's no deer. Now let's see if we can whisper some up. Now, I don't know. This might or might not work. Hey, can I tell you one thing? If you're seeing this, it probably worked. Because if they don't show up, nobody wants to look at me. Come on, baby dolls. Come on up here. Here I am. Look around. Look at the woods. Look all around as far as you can see in every direction. There are no deer.
Nothing up my sleeve.
I don't got any on me. Up that sleeve, there's no aces. Up that sleeve, no aces. There's no deer. Okay. Well, they ate some of the okra I put out this morning. They didn't eat much of it. They're not much into that okra. They like corn. When I was talking about whispering, this is the way I whisper. Because they know. Hey, look here. TC, come here, buddy. Beamer, you're probably going to scare the deer. Why don't you go back to the house? Why don't you go back here, Beamer? The deer might not come when you're here. Beamer, why don't you go back to the house? Go inside, baby. Go inside. She said, I don't want to go inside, Jimmy. Sit. Well, then sit. Hey, sit. Oh, here comes one coming from the other direction. But Beamer, I got a problem now. Beamer might scare him. Come on, TC. Come on up here. Come on up here. Cool, man. Come on, TC. Come on. TC just walking by. I didn't whisper him up at all. Well, look here. Here comes another one. That comes hot six. That's hot six right there. It's a little broken horn. Come on, hot six. Here comes a doe. The deer whisperer. That's cool. Look at that hot six chasing that doe off. He might not have been chasing her off. He might have been wanting to fool around. She says, not yet, buddy. I'm not ready. They didn't eat the okra that I put out here early this morning. It's in the middle of the day. Some of the deer are not anywhere around close, probably. But there's 3 or 4 showed up. There's 4. Look behind me. Look behind me. Beamer said. Okay, I stake my claim. The deer whisperer. I whisper different than other people. They said, isn't this something? Isn't that something? This is in the middle of the day. There was no deer anywhere around. That just shows you deer hunters, a lot of times when you're out there in the woods and you think there are no deer around, there's probably a lot more deer around than you think there are. 2, 5, 7, 8, 11, 14 deer. 14 deer right here. Now, they're not coming real close to me because of Beamer. Beamer is right here, so they're a little spooky at Beamer. Oh, look at TC. TC, he's not really involved in a rut yet. All he's involved in is food. He's trying to keep all the other deer away from his food. This is one reason why I spread it out in a pretty wide circle. We can't guard everything all at once. And look here, just come 2 running. Look at them coming running out there. So that's 16. 16 deer showed up here. 16 deer. Now, I don't know about how cool it gets, but it doesn't get much cooler than that. Forrest, come here, buddy. Forrest, come here, pal. Look at Forrest. They learn to use those horns in a hurry. You see him push that doe over out of the way? Come on over here, buddy. What are you doing? Hey, Forrest. What you doing, Forrest? Come here. Hey, Forrest. Hey, buddy. There you go. See the little bucks? One thing I know Forrest does like is I know Forrest likes cucumbers. This was the last cucumber in the garden. I couldn't even believe there's any more here. See how he's going over. Looky here, see, they learn real quickly. They have a weapon on top of their heads. And he's learned that he has a weapon on top of his head. Now, I think I'll find it right now. All right.
We definitely have lots of activity. Lots of activity here today. Snoopy's up here. Snoopy's up here eating with Mr. Forrest. And all of the clan are here. All of the clan are ready. I don't know how many deer, but we've got a crowd. We do have a crowd. Hi, guys. You need to get all that velvet off of those antlers right there. Let's see if that broken horn is going to stay or not. I think it's going to stay. I think it's going to be in that position forever on Ot 6. The other little tiny bucks don't have any their antlers are still got a lot on them also. Now, TC's off out there. There's TC walking around. He's just being TC, the big bull of the woods. He's not having any problem at all. They're loving these cool mornings down in the 50s. They love it. They love it. Beautiful afternoons, incredible. Lots of deer. Lots of deer. They're anxious to have a little extra food this morning. Acorns are beginning to fall already. Not a lot of acorns, but some of the acorns are beginning to fall. So y'all gonna have a treat in the woods just about everywhere you walk. So Jimmy, we come up here for free lunch. We're the free lunch gang. Yeah, you certainly are. Look at all the deer scattered off down through there. No turkeys today, but we have got plenty of turkeys running around. What a great little way to start the day again. It looks like the feeder has just gone off. The feeder's just gone off, and we've got a crowd this morning. We've got a nice crowd this morning, and we have a little wild buck there that's come up that he's right there, right out in front of us, looking at us right there. That little guy right there is a brand new deer. Yeah, he's a brand new deer. He's not been around here. It's a little spike. He's a healthy, pretty rascal. Good size. And we've got a whole bunch more. We hear a bunch of corn crunching there. We have got feed in Oklahoma City. My partner Steve actually made arrangements for a truck to pick up our South Fresh in Decatur, Alabama, and we have it coming. Well, you can see right there what's going on is we've got a big, Forrest is standing over there. He's already had carrots and grapes and corn. He's had a private breakfast this morning. Actually, Snoopy came up and ate with him a little bit, and a couple girls eventually came up. But we've got a slew right there eating at that Texas Hunter feeder this morning. Just about, I don't know, there must be 12 or 15 right there. And there's bumper to bumper. They are bumper to bumper. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. Now, I could walk out there and get very, very close. I'm pretty close as it is. I could get out there and they're not going to pay attention. They're going to look at me and see what's going on. But they're just crunching.